won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck.
I am going to take this container upstairs. That container that I just showed you has an extension cord in it, but it's better used upstairs.
Maybe we will regret this, but tomorrow is another day. And I will do anything to get your...
Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another whole house declutter video. Yes, I need the chop suey hands to do that. With that said, we are in what we call the little girls' room again, but this room actually has 3 little girls and 1 little boy in it. So I have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old in here with the baby being little James. Today, it's the clothing. So let's just start with saying that I decided to move all of our beach towels into the room, so I needed to sort that out a bit more, and I'm actually tired of telling my girls to go back and get changed because they're wearing their summer dresses when we have 7 degrees Celsius weather. So I'm gonna pack away their dresses. And I'm sure if we have an unseasonably warm day, the fact that they're just in the top of the closet, we can grab them out if we need to. I just need to clear the decks a bit. Plus, I knew that this video was coming up. So the drawers are just what they are. I haven't touched them, I haven't organized, I haven't decluttered, and they just are exactly what they are. Let me show you the room, and then we'll execute some amazing plan to make this room a little bit neater and more functional. The closet. Up the top, we have a fan, backpacks, and these baskets currently have the beach towels in them, and we have extra nappies there. Then on the shelves, we have 7-year-old daughter, 7-year-old daughter, my 4-year-old daughter. My 4-year-old daughter has extra baby wipes and nappies. We have a little footstool, and we have the washing basket. Oh, and back up, 1 floor up. Videography 101. All their jackets, hanging things, dresses, etc. So, I don't know. I think backpacks are just one of those things, they're really difficult to like store if you don't have a mud room or some kind of like hang things up in places area. Do you recognize this? In my declutter and organize the bookcase video, I had a ton of flashcards in here that I have since decluttered. And I had a bigger storage container in there where I was secretly hiding bubbles. They fit much better in a container this size. This is along with the backpacks and hats. One of those, I'm really flexing my brain to try to work out a really good way to store them without the strong desire to burn them. This is the tub that I told you about earlier in the video, where I had it up on top of my dryer, storing the extension cord that my husband insists that we keep in the laundry. So I kind of wanted to hide it, but I don't want to spend any money for this organizing project. I just want to use what I have, and I think I can actually fit the beach towels in here. I have fit the beach towels in this container, so I'll put it up the top now and we'll see how it looks. And at least it's now all in the same room as the rest of the linens. Bathing suits and hats. So I think these can just stay in here, and maybe I should put the bubbles in here as well because this is summertime. But the dresses as well. I don't have to stack the dresses situation on top. So the dresses, little girls love dresses, and I love dresses too, but they just end up becoming like, why do they wear them when it's freezing cold and like an Arctic blast winds? I don't understand.
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast.
Dresses and one skirt are folded and put into this basket, and I'll put them up the top. I have also taken this opportunity to think to myself, it's actually unlikely that we're gonna have unseasonably warm temperatures until end of October, November. So like, that's months away. So I also took the opportunity to declutter things that are worn out, ripped, stained, and that I wouldn't reuse in the coming hot weather. And this is kind of the same category as the whole buying sandals thing, is that when the time comes for us to need dresses, I can just make a list, and it can kind of be much more like a capsule wardrobe situation rather than a let's just have a million of everything situation. Dresses packed away up there, and I now have a whole bunch of extra hangers. So I'm not planning on decluttering the hangers. I briefly entertained the thought of packing them away somewhere, but then that's another thing to manage, and I'm all about just uncomplicated, simplified, easy to do things. So here is where I give you some more advice that you didn't ask for. As I was going through the clothes, anything that I knew was going to be decluttered, I have just dropped to the ground in front of me. So I've started to create a "this is leaving the house" pile. That way, right now, while I'm dealing with this space, I'm not thinking to myself, is that gonna be packed away in a tub for a younger child? Am I going to upcycle it? Am I going to repair it? Am I going to try to sell it or donate it or give it back to whoever owned it in the first place, or enter your reason here? I'm not bogging my brain down with any more decisions other than I don't want this item in this room anymore. So very simple, but it seems to work for me because I'm doing this all amongst my day of being home with my children. Really want to show people real life decluttering when you have kids around. It is possible because that's why I'm here right now. Sarah is 7 years old and she manages her shelves herself, and she does a pretty good job. We recently bought this container from Big W. So, socks and underwear are kept in here. Then we have pajamas, which are all season. And I still have to remind the kids, please put on weather appropriate pajamas. But to help them, I will shift the summery stuff to the back and put the winter stuff in the front. Let's look a bit more closely at the other shelf. These are the rest of Sarah's clothes, apart from the items that she has hanging up. And we have little treasury things that have been put here that I'm sure are important to her, but it's more important for me to not have items that, oh my goodness, that will fall on the ground. So these are going to go in her little storage box treasure thing. Now I sort through the clothes.
was at the wrong place at the right time. 'Cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing into the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now.
Because I have been busy working on other things, I've just been spending like my my downtime, like brain space, thinking about different things. So one of the things I really need to do is actually remove all of the clothing in James's drawer that doesn't fit him anymore. Because I knew this video was coming up, I really have not done that at all. Normally, I like to have little stacks, like you'll have the t-shirts and the long sleeve and the shorts and the pants. At the moment, it's the everything, which is crazy. So the first thing I've actually done is I found some pairs of pants, say that 10 times fast, of Beth's. So because we have Sarah, Beth, Leah, very often it's like, I have no pants, and it's just mixed up because they're all so close in age that it's easy to confuse it, but I'm the mother and I remember everything, so that's my magic superpower. Let's have a look in James's drawer, which I know is bad. I have no excuse, but this is his current drawer situation. A little bit of a switcheroo and a little bit of an edit, but we will get there in the end, and it'll be wonderful when it's finished. That I can promise you.
When we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. On this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
The last drawer that I have to deal with is Beth's drawer. Beth is 5 years old, so that means if any of the clothes are not fitting her anymore, they can be passed down to Leah. So hopefully I'm not actually decluttering anything unless it's completely worn out or unsuitable.
Where you are, and if you found a way out from the dark. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. On this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
Is it raining?
That's good.
Where's the rain?
That's good.
Outside?
Outside.
Are you cute?
Yes.
Yeah?
Baby.
Baby?
Happy.
Alright. We're gonna finish doing the room, okay? We're nearly done. Okay? Yeah?
Come seek me out.
The brightest sky I have ever seen, the most colorful one like a dream. You wake me up with a new white smile.
I think I'm pretty much done. I'll show you the finished product now, and then I'll give you my parting words.
Every moment now. Hold tight, my love, we got this one right. And if they ask us where we've been hiding, we'll just shake our heads. And when no one is listening, I confess, I'll let you in on everything, even.
I'll say that this whole process, even with sharing it with you guys, probably all up had a few interruptions, a few things to deal with. I got it done within about 30 minutes with like no stress.
Don't scare you.
How do I manage that? I already don't have huge excess amounts of clothing because remember, my whole House Declutter series is all about showing people manageable areas that you and I can deal with within a short amount of time while we also have all the rest of life happening around us. I don't want my whole house overthrown. I know that the thumbnails and that the really extreme declutter videos are popular on YouTube, but I need to be able to still function. Number one tip, try to have systems in place of how you pack things away. That way it's almost like a muscle memory, like, okay, the jackets go here, the pants go here. That actually helps you when it comes to know what you need to buy. Now that I'm organized, I know the things that I need to buy. You following me? Because my children are primarily responsible for looking after their own things, I want to set them up for success. I want them to have a manageable amount of things to look after. And for the most part, I'd say they do a really good job. I am in charge of James's drawer and I'd really let that go crazy. For the things that I decluttered, most of them completely and totally worn out. I have clothing here that originally was my oldest child's and he's 17. They've seen better days. So a lot of the things that I held up to show you were things that I still really like, but they're just worn out. It's just time to let them go. This is my big bag and these are the clothes from this room. I hope that it inspired you guys and that you feel encouraged to tackle a small area in your home. It doesn't have to be a children's room. It can be very small things. I do hope that you have subscribed so you can follow along with the other things that I get up to. And I hope that wherever you are, you have a great day. And I'll see you again really soon. Bye guys.